morning, my lovelies. This is Goddess Healing Oracle coming to you with a general energy reading for the collective. Good morning. Happy Thursday. We're more than halfway through the week, so that's nice. So I just, I had, I've been had an amazing time. As soon as as my awareness came that I was waking up, I started immediately connecting with the universe. And one of the things that I've noticed is that the more time I spend in meditation and connecting with universal energies, the more different frequencies of ringing in my ears that I'm hearing. I don't know if anybody else is experiencing this. I think that it's something that, chosen people or light workers or, certain gifted people get. But I have a ringing in my ear that I can tap into anytime that I go into that space, spiritually. And what I've noticed is that there's at least 3 different sound tones that I hear. And so this morning when I was in my meditation time, I heard even another different frequency and a vibration. And I realized, and one of the things that had occurred to me is that I'm wondering if I'm hearing the different frequencies of what I am aligned to. And so when I align myself vibrationally to different, things I'm trying to manifest in, I begin to hear that almost as though it's now, it's like I'm connected with that thing. It's always been there, but I wasn't at the place where I could almost access it. So that's pretty amazing. And I just spent some time just soaking in it, just listening, just being in this, when you meditate, especially when you first start, a lot of times they'll tell you to connect with your breath, which is great. That's great. Or, listen to the sound of your heartbeat or feel it. And but this is another thing that I do, is that I just listen to these tones, and I almost like I ask the universe to make to give me actual information to like what the thing is that I'm aligning to, or what insights that I can receive from this infinite amount of information and emotion and spiritual energy that we're in. Because remember, this physical realm is just I always struggle to find the right words for this. I really need to sit down and maybe write something out. But it's like a cloak over real reality. So sometimes we just need to sit in the silence, and there actually is not silence. There is not an absence of anything, because we're surrounded by cosmic energies at all times. But are we tapping into it? Are we tapping into our intuition and to our inner reality? Or are we just letting ourselves be distracted, essentially, from what is really going on by the things that our eyes can see, our physical eyes, So anyway, that happened this morning. And then so I was listening to Mystic Beauty, one of her new channels, 1111 Star Lovers, and the video was about a spell being broken on the divine masculine. And I was like, this is so crazy, because my divine masculine, who unfortunately, I don't know if this is too much information, but I come to a place where I realized that we are not a vibrational match at this time, and I moved on from that, and was actually blocked. I actually blocked him just so I could clear my energy, draw it back, and create like a bubble, like of protection around myself from that whole thing, that whole situation. And so yesterday I find out he got a new phone and a new phone number so that he could call, so that he could reach out to me, and he texted me. And it was so weird, because I had felt something coming in, because I was thinking about him heavily yesterday morning after I went into work, and I was like, oh, that's so weird. I just like pushed that away. And I even saw a truck drive by the company that he works for, and I was like, oh boy, okay, that's such a weird synchronicity. But I believe in synchronicities. And then of course, boom, a couple hours later, he's like, I got a new phone, is it okay can we talk? I was like, yeah, I'm not like I said yesterday in my video, I'm not backtracking. I'm standing firm. there's like a whole messy situation that we saw in the cards yesterday that they might, our DMs might be going through, that we don't need to be part of. Like, if it's for us, it will come to us. Whatever's for us will come to us. Everything is working out according to our best if we keep if we stay grounded. Oh, and why in this video this morning when I was listening to it in the shower was I was healing, I was drawing in energy, source energy, and to heal my divine masculine in the fashion that I do, which if you want to know more about how I do energetic healings at a distance, you can comment and I'll explain my method. And I was grounding the energies and why at the exact same second I was doing that, she was like, and we really need to be grounding our energies. I was like, oh my God, thank you, universe. So, okay, I was gonna pull some cards, but actually I spent all this time just talking. Master Sri Akashna was saying in the seminar that I'm doing with him right now, that when you're talking, a lot of times it can just sound like whatever your neighbor would say, and maybe you don't want to listen. But whoops, whoa, what just happened? Oh my God, this is crazy. Death, the first card that flew out. Death is represents the sign of Scorpio, which my DM is a Scorpio. This is crazy. Oh, and another thing that happened is she pulled the king of it was a king or knight of wands out when she was doing her reading. I was like, that's what I pulled out yesterday. This is crazy. So anyway, Scorpio. Okay, the devil. So see, there's some mess going on, some addiction, some obsession, some things going on. This is, remember, the deck that I use for the divine masculine. It's just as I thought. Like, he's not done the work yet. He's still mixed up in something, and of course this means he's gonna need help. He needs our energy, whatever we are feeding and pouring into it out of love and a desire for to build something with them. They were taking it and doing whatever with it energetically, and now they're depleted because we're not there. If you, like, if anybody else like me has walked away from a situation that wasn't serving you, the Page of Wands again. Yesterday was the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands, so now we have the Page of Wands. So still in that like bold kind of player energy, and the Seven of Swords. This is exactly what I was just saying. They're just not, he's not ready yet. Our divine maxim may not be ready. The Queen of Cups, we are in our loving energy. And that's another thing that we need to remember, is that even if we have to walk away from a situation, we don't do it like in a malicious way or a mean way. It's just, this is what I'm going to do for myself right now. I'm still loving, and I still love and pray. I send healing energy to him. Like I said, I pray for him and all the people that have, like so-called done me wrong, because really nobody can do us wrong. They may think they are, they may try to do it, but we are able to, if we tap into this energy, we can take whatever they meant for bad, like the Bible says, and turn it to good, by transmuting and transforming that energy to equip ourselves. Like, this is the thing, I laugh about it constantly, in my privately. It's like, people think they're being mean to me or to other people, or they're getting them back or whatever. No, fool, you're helping me. I'm taking that negative energy and I am using it to get myself and level up. Oh my God, it's like you had no idea who you were messing with. And the Four of Cups, they're in a lonely energy. They're bored. It says bored, indifferent. Their lives are falling apart. And they're doing everything they can to mask the pain and they're pretending that everything is fine, but really it's not, because we're not there. And that's okay, because they need space too. These people, we're not their mommies, or I know that's a but like, anybody can be in a maternal energy. It's like a nurturing energy where the Five of Pentacles, left out in the cold. This is how they're feeling right now, left out in the cold. But this is a place of where they can actually Lovers in reverse at the bottom of the deck. A place and space where they can do their own healing work. And even though we can send them healing energy, we can't make the decision for them to take responsibility for their own healing. We can only do so much. 10 of Swords, feeling like they might even feel betrayed. They feel like a cycle has ended in a painful way that, you know, they had no control of. And that is part of the main part of the problem, is that they didn't make this decision. They weren't able to. It'd be okay if they walked away, but if we do it, it's not okay. And 7 of Cups, they have options. They might be living in a land of they're living in Delulu land right now, thinking that we did them wrong, or they've been betrayed, and we have no, you know. But if the shoe was on the other foot, then it would be fine. If it was them, you know, wanting to like get space or whatever. Am I right? Then the Devil again. So I don't even think they need to go on. But you know, at the same time, our job as light workers is to have the right attitude when these things happen, and just say, like, you know, we're doing this for their good, not to get revenge on them or to show them, you know, what they missed. They're gonna realize it. They already are waiting, strategizing, waiting for us to come back or ships to come in. 3 of Wands. And like I said yesterday, you know, if you do like take up, like I personally am choosing to, you know, to stand my ground right now, because they just need, even the cards are showing, they just need a Queen of Swords, cut off energy. They feel like they've been cut off, and that is the case. But everybody has to make their own decision. If you want to go around another cycle with them and learn some more lessons, and you know, use that energy, Hermit. I'm sorry, 5 of Cups, which is kind of like similar to the Hermit energy. Disappointment, regret, loss. They're finally feeling like the loss of our energy and our presence and our love and what we brought to the table. And a lot of us don't even realize, you could be in a space where you don't think that you were worthy, and or they made you feel like you weren't good enough or anything. No, it's the complete opposite. You were the only thing. You were the one that was keeping that thing together. You were feeding them like into a void that they have no way of filling themselves, because they haven't done the work. They haven't even tried to tap in. Hermit, they're in a hermit right now. They can't, even anything that you see them doing, acting out on social media or acting like they're happy and stuff, it's all a show, it's all a front. Really, they're inside strategizing. They're feeling deeply lonely and trying to think of a way to get back to us without, you know, losing face, you know. So anyway, you could choose to go back and, you know, just for fun or whatever. The Hierophant, wow, they're thinking about making something official. They're thinking about spiritual matters maybe, and this is what we want. We want them to you know, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. They have to make that decision on their own, whether it's healing from all these addictions and other things that they are using to feel good and not feel the pain. The 2 of Cups. They actually may be our true soulmate, and if that's the case, then we have a responsibility to let them do the healing so that they can level up and not short circuit it by making them feel whole and healed by our presence, when really they haven't. Really, they still have inner childhood wounding that they haven't dealt with, and they've, you know, spent their entire lives running from relationship to relationship to just siphoning off of other people. Wheel of Fortune. A cycle has closed out. Oh, this is in reverse. Bad karma. This came out yesterday, if you recall. And it was, you know, there's some things that they have to go through before a reunion would actually be, the Star. So there is hope here. But, you know, before a reunion would be the best outcome and would be healthy and mutual, and not a one-sided imbalanced situation, they have like some work to do and some healing and some karma that they have got to go through. So yeah, like I said yesterday, this is basically a similar thing. I just wanted to check it out because of that reading that that Mystic gave this morning. I was like, I wonder how they're doing, because that's so weird. I heard from him, and it's basically the same as what, you know, it's been going on. They still have a lot more work to do. So let's us keep on our goals, keep on our journey, keep raising our vibration, drawing in. Oh, I manifested a new job, which I will be transitioning to in a couple weeks, at earning a lot more money, so that'll be great. So thank you, universe. Thank you for being, I'm sorry, I'm losing, what's the word I was trying to come up, faithful. Thank you for the faithfulness, God, Lord, Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, spirit team. Thank you. We send you love and gratitude. I send you, all of you, love and gratitude, blessings, energy, and have a great day. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.